what we got here, YouTube. Oh man, no big fat shellcracker. Look at the belly on that fish, man. Tell you, that's a fat one there now. Probably full of eggs, I guess. Got the full moon coming up here in May, if it ain't already here. I hadn't checked the moon phase, but a lot of time that first full moon in May, when the bram and stuff start getting on the beds, I wouldn't go keep none, but I would start throwing them back. But the wifey tell me that she wanted some more of them to put up in the freezer so we'd have them. She's got something coming up later on this month, and I think she wanted to have a fish fry. Let's see if we can catch a nothing. Well, spotted sunfish. He's big for a sunfish. YouTube, what I'm fishing with today. Yeah, turn it loose. Got a swirl-tail grub on there, on the old spinner today, and that's what I'm trying. But throw hit some and see how it does. Switched up colors again. Put the old white spinner, white beetle on here now. Try it for a while. See what it does. Try to catch a few grams. Oh boy. Just did get the old crappie in the boat. Got him in and he fell off right in the boat. That was luck. Oh, bram here. Water tide just started going out. Fish just started biting a little bit. I hear them starting to turn to talk toward them old mudfish and stuff. Maybe it'll pick up directly here. We could see. We'll try them. I got something on here that's hit it way back there. Probably old bram. Man, these things hit that running water, they can pull like they something else now. If these things got to be 3 or 4 or 5 pounds, man, you talk about a fight. Lord, they would be able to pull. Jump knocker. Oh, he's big enough. Man, these stump knockers can jump on it now when they hit it. They are feisty little fish. Let this one grow up some more. Man, these little stump knockers are jumping on it. They're getting smaller and smaller. Y'all fellas just don't know. Warmouth. Come out of there with the old moss off of that stump hanging on him. Oh, I'm at bram. Good hand size bram, ain't no monster, but good eating size. Little small bram. Like old garfish, hit him across the back right there. Grow up to be a pounder. Oh man, what a warmouth. Jeez. That's a big one there. Big molly. These fishes waited till the tide started going out to start biting. Every now and again I hear a brim pop. When this tide first changed, mudfish and stuff, garfish started turning to water. Now every now and again I hear a brim pop, but it's been cool today. And he has got this thing hung in his mouth good. Well, I'm gonna have to do an operation on him. I'll be right back. I got to find my pliers. What if we got this time? Another one. Clear, we're catching some healthy warmouth today now. Good healthy warmouth. YouTube right up there. Where that dip is used to be old boat landing there. Years ago, I'd come by there, I'd be fishing for bass sometime, and there was an old Cadillac that had been run off in the river there and sunk under the water. And I'd come along there fishing for bass, and there was old big 10-pound bass I would hook up over in there, and every time he'd be hanging out around that old Cadillac. Well, I hooked into him twice, and he got off, throwed the hook. Got off twice. And I come by there one day, and I was throwing the old Zebco 33. I hooked into that bass. And I mean, he must have been a 10-pounder. I hooked into him. I fought that bass around there over 5 minutes. And I said, oh boy, I got you today. And I fought him till he got tired. And he was making his last run with it, and I was whirling him in. And he run up in that old Cadillac and grinned and giggled and rolled the window up on me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know how I done it, but I hooked that stump knocker there in the top of the head. See if we can get this hook out without hurting him too much. Come on, fella. How you did that, I don't know. And these little stump knockers, they swallowed it now. These little jokers have got hungry this evening. That's the brim happened. Man, I think that was a bass. Didn't have him hooked good enough. Oh, mama. YouTube, reason you see me throwing this beetle spin so much right now this time of the year, them fish are kind of active, and they'll kind of chase that beetle spin right now. But when it gets over into July and August, as temperature gets up to 90 and 100 degrees here, and you'll probably see me more often go to throwing the cork with the cricket on it with the brim buster, either go back to fishing on the bottom down deep, and them fish will get where they won't want to chase this beetle spin so much. So then I'll switch up and give them something that's easier for them, that's right down in front of them for them to take, instead of having to chase anything. When it gets real hot, they get, I guess to call it lethargic, where they just don't want to have to chase nothing to feed. Old shellcracker run out there and grabbed it. The shellcrackers must be on the beds, because I mean they belly so full, it got to be full of eggs. The brim ain't hitting a whole lot today. I guess these cool nights. It got down to 39 degrees the night before. Now, I'm not sure what it got down to last night, but I know I'm about to freeze down here today. I don't know if it got up to 70 degrees here today or not. That's unusual for May here in South Carolina along the coast here. Oh, good hand-sized stump knocker. He big enough. Man, it's getting cold. Well, YouTube, we didn't end up with no records today, but we did end up with a couple of nice fish here. It was chilly pretty much all day long. It felt good in the sunshine, but getting that shade, it was kind of cold. I don't know, it was 39 degrees here the other night in South Carolina. I might have said that already, but anyhow, we went down there and we fished some, and we enjoyed the day. Even though it was cool, still managed to catch us a good mess. And hope you enjoyed. And I got kind of cold down there, so I ended the video kind of quick down there and come on out. But anyhow, hope you enjoyed. Until we get back out there, then we'll see you the next time. Have a great weekend.